Okay, welcome back everybody to Insane Asylum Games. I'm Marty Quinn and we're continuing Call of Cthulhu. He's calling us, he's calling us. Okay, I've got little Miss Harley over here. Yes. Can you see everything, miss? Yes? Okay, awesome. We just faced off with the Shambler. It just jumped out of this painting that we were looking at. The entire stream said, don't look at the painting because the last guy gouged his own eyes out. Who knows what's gonna happen to you if you do that? So I was right. I turned out to be right. 1 point for me. And the Shambler jumped out of the painting as soon as we looked at it, and we had to destroy the painting and escape from that place, which we did. And now we are going to talk to some guy in the bookstore that is apparently, like the title says, chapter 7, nameless. And let's do this shit. Okay. The Shambler turned out to be much more than an artwork painted by Sarah Hawkins, as a huge creature came out of the painting and attacked Pierce. After a hard fight, the detective managed to set it back into the painting. He later discovered that the dagger he used to repel the creature had been sold by Sanders by a man named Algernon Drake. That's an awesome name. Owner of the Nameless bookstore. Pierce decides to pay the library a visit. Is it actually named the Nameless bookstore, or is it like it just doesn't have a name so everybody calls it the Nameless bookstore? Questions. I like to think that the owner deliberately thought, like, you know what I'm gonna name it? The Nameless bookstore. But let's enter the madness. There were Pierce again. This is the first time I noticed that Pierce does wear a ring, which is... He's married? Oh. Oh my god, my bangs are so in my face today. Sorry, where's the what? It doesn't really seem that bad. Well.
Freud's The Interpretation of Dreams. It's the work that laid the foundations of psychoanalysis at the beginning of this century.
Done. Oh, here's that book again that I saw also in the Hawkins house, right? 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. I wonder if that's a real book. I'm gonna look that up as soon as I'm done. And I'm gonna give you the answer next stream. Let's make a deal. I'm gonna look up if that's a real book, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, and next stream I'm gonna give you the answer to it. Okay, let's use this because... handbook on anatomy and dissection. And I'm a little bit more educated in medicine. Oh! I do want to do it. Let's just go full on insane because this is Asylum Games anyway, so what fun would it be if I didn't do like the insane part?
What does this strange book contain?
Yeah, I know this will affect my destiny.
Unholy knowledge.
Hey, that's the Shambler on the right, and I think also, yeah, also on the left. This collection catalogs and classifies creatures that I had never heard of, divinities from the stars, creatures capable of traveling from one dimension to another. It presents itself as the reference work on the bestiary of the myth, without giving details on the mythology to which it refers. Its pages are covered with phantasmagorical illustrations. So this will affect my destiny. Yeah, I know. So I'm gonna try to go full on insane mode because that's the most fun. Like I said, like I always say at the end of my streams, stay crazy, stay insane because that's the most fun. Like, normal people are so boring. You agree, right? I mean, you worked in an insane asylum. Is that like not more fun than working in like an office? I mean, at least these people are interesting. I mean, I can imagine working in an office. That sounds so boring.
The Book of Zion is the foundational work behind Helena Blavatsky's Theosophical movement. Its followers place truth on the same footing as a religion.
Okay. Darkwater History, Harry Campbell, Volume 2. all this reading is just getting on my nerves. But I am in a bookstore, so what did I expect to do here? Like, watch a movie? That's weird. Uh, okay. Hey.
An old diary.
Diary of the Pastor's Wife, Volume 4. My guess is that beast talking to him was Cthulhu. Oh no, I can't pick up that cup? No, because that's... Oh, and that skull over there is not weird at all? Okay. No, these skulls neither? Okay. I mean, everybody has skulls in their bookstore. What else is new? Yeah, this is a different volume, right? Okay. Yeah, it's a different volume, it's a different text there. While I was editing, by the way, the first stream of this game, I kind of came to the not really came to the conclusion, but I kind of wondered if like the Hufflepuff catch was maybe not a whale, because I don't really remember, but I think they never really said that it was though. Like, I think they never really referred to it as a whale, just a ginormous creature, and that its flesh was really tasty.
What happened here?
Oh, Detective Modon!
Let's start over.
The amazing catch or something.
Where did they break in from?
My guess is from the door with a hole in its glass and blood.
Blood. Seems like amateur work.
Yeah, even... No, that doesn't seem like amateur work. It seems like an idiot's work. Like, you know glass is sharp, right? And if you... Well, if you... Oh, I'm all the way back here. Oh. Oh.
Someone tall left this footprint. A man, probably.
Well, women can be tall too. That's a sexist remark, but it's probably true. But I mean, the other day I don't know where I was, and where was I? I don't know. I was somewhere and I had to pass this lady, and she was tall. Like, even for like Dutch standards, she was really tall. Nice
This
lady.
burglar seems to be rather clumsy.
Yeah, that's true though.
What happened that made the burglar flee before? What killed all these animals?
Oops. Ew! Ugh, that's gross.
What sort of thief leaves his tools at the crime scene?
Good question. A dumb one? Oh. I thought I already looked at that. Hmm.
What the... Charles Hawkins?
My brain is glitching, as it seems. Occultism!
Looks like the symbol rejected Hawkins. What sort of power did Sarah Hawkins' painting possess?
Occultism. Ow!
Sarah Hawkins helped hide something in this safe.
And I want to have it. Can I have it? Can it be mine? Okay. Oh, there you are.
Greg put in a great deal of effort to hide whatever is in here. Everything is linked to the Sarah Hawkins case.
Okay.
Drake left instructions on how to find the combination of his safe.
Ooh, another puzzle. I can show you guys how smart I am, how big brain I am. A page seemed to be hidden here. It's possible to read. If somebody finds these memoirs, there will be no doubt that I am in serious trouble. My last and only hope is that my body and bones are still in this plane of reality, in order that they be recovered and burned. The funeral urn must be given to my dear mother, if she is still of this world. Oh. The following message is of capital importance. Whoever reads these lines and demonstrates acuity as sharp as mine can hope to gain access to my most precious possession. Singular, Marla. It lies within my safe, and the clues to the combination are to be found in 3 cylinders, each hidden where life and study combine in the Greek world. Life and study. I do know a bunch of stuff about the Greek world, but I don't know what he's referring to. Probably know it when I see it though. Each cylinder is numbered, even if, as the celebrated author says, order is the pleasure of reason, but disorder is the delight of the imagination. Indeed, despite my preference for organized chaos, I must admit that reason usually prevails in the end. If by chance a person, or should I say genius, because that's what I am, I'm a genius, was to match my intellect and find the combination of the safe, I would ask that they deliver its content into the safekeeping of my friend and colleague, Professor Armitage of Miskatonic University. The content of this safe is not only a vast digest of knowledge, but also a weapon that is far too dangerous for it to fall into the wrong hands. I hope that you will be able to appreciate the danger that this represents and that you will act accordingly. If any event, I will neither be there to guide you nor to suffer from you actions. I think he meant your actions. Okay. That's a typo, I think. From you actions. Okay. I can't suffer from you any longer, actions.
A strange amulet.
Ooh.
I have a feeling I better not touch it.
But I want to touch it. Now you say that I cannot want to. By the way, I don't... Yeah. Handbook on Anatomy and Dissection, Book 1. There's nothing there.
Is everyone
More sleeping
on
pills.
this island taking sleeping pills?
That's what I said the last stream. Like, it really is weird that everybody is taking sleeping pills. Nah, I don't know. It's something.
What link did he find between Charles Hawkins and an old amulet?
This key that bears the Elder Sign is the only one able to protect your psyche. Then maybe wear it. It is in the form of a cylindrical medallion hanging at the end of a heavy chain. Hundreds of years ago, the star and the branch whose purpose is to push back the forces of the great old ones were engraved at its center. Everything points to it being Charles Hawkins that tore it from its last owner, an Egyptian antique dealer. In press cuttings that mention the misdemeanor, the date of the robbery coincides with the last of Hawkins' trips off to Cairo. It remains to be seen whether he knows of the true purpose of the artifact. Try to find it. I will try to find it. Okay. Where live and study combine. Ooh. Wow.
Arkham editions. Never heard of him.
Have you ever read this? I mean, you work there and were locked up there. Let's not go there, but you work there. No? Okay.
How many volumes are there in this collection?
Apparently 100.
How many volumes are there in this collection?
Yeah, 100 million apparently.
Another volume by Arkham Editions.
There are so many! Yeah, okay.
Arkham Editions.
Oh my god, I know.
Never heard of him.
Okay. At least that text wasn't that long.
How many volumes are there in this collection?
Okay.
Another volume by Arkham Editions.
Okay. Are those all? Because I don't want to miss any, but I'm kind of done with... Never thought I would ever say that I was done with anything referencing... Well, not referencing anything that reminds me of Batman. Ooh. Ooh.
Cylinders that Drake tried to hide. I should perhaps listen to them.
Okay. Number one.
Red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
This is number one, but it's not, I think, chronological, the first one. So I think this is what I have to do. Find the chronological order, and that's the combination to the save. So at least it's one. The numbers are 1, 2, and 3, but they are scrambled.
I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny.
Okay, so I think that's the last one.
Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them.
Okay, so I think it's 312. Let's just find out if I'm right. 3. Oh. Oh. Rotate. Oh, like this. Oh, that sound, by the way. 1, 2. No?
Dear friend, 3. I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors,
Volume 9.
Particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them.
Okay. There's talking about Volume 9. I need to write this down. Where's my book? One moment. Un momentos, por favor. Look at my beautiful Vincent van Gogh book. I was right, like... all these kinds of things that I need in games, stuff like that, and puzzles as well. Sometimes you just need that. Okay. And other stuff. It's really handy to have a book like this. Okay, so cylinder 3. 1, 2, 3. Said something about volume 9, right? Let's say. And
these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
Yes.
The Chalice of Knowledge.
Okay, this goblet seems to be very ancient. It seems to be made of gold and decorated with real precious stones. Do the rubies and sapphires make up a specific motive? Okay, the red drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5. Okay, let's say that number 1 is 5.
I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods.
Chessboard.
Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny.
So, chessboard.
The Queen has little protection.
Yeah, but how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces are protecting her. So 5, 6, 9. Okay, I'm gonna check out volume 9 of the Arkham books. Maybe it also says something about a number.
Talked about a particular
9.
volume.
A book of spells supposedly written by the legendary King Solomon. It contains various rituals of invocations and rituals of curse. Re-edition by Claudia D. Waite, based on L.W. Lawrence's original. So I'm just gonna enter the code as I think it is. Okay. What is it? 569. 5. That whispering is so annoying. 9. No, I think the 9 is wrong. King Solomon, King Solomon.
These are the volumes that
Yeah.
Drake was talking about in his
Oh, by the way, this is the wrong one. This is number 4. Ah,
message. What
that's
did
right.
Drake say about this collection?
This is the one. A collection of poems by Edward Pickman Derby, also known as the Nightmare Lyrics. This collection of poems was sensationally received when published in 1908. Derby was only 19 years old. It does say some numbers, but not.
Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny.
4. So I'm goddamn stupid. I was counting the black pawns. Okay, so 5, 3, 9. That's what I think. Okay, so 5, 3. Oh, wrong way. 9. See, I was being stupid. Thank you, book. Oh, there's the other one. Maybe not read this. Just saying. Oh yeah, that's normal. The Eye of Sauron! See, he's married! I swear to... Or at least it was. Oh well, we're teleported to Mordor, I guess. Chapter 8! Okay, so chapter 7 was actually really short if I wasn't that stupid. In the Nameless Bookstore, Pierce traced the trail of an attempted burglary. He discovered that Charles Hawkins was behind the attempt. Pierce opened the bookseller's safe to find what the latter and Sarah Hawkins had hidden there. A book covered in human skin, lied inside. As you do. All my books are covered in human skin. I mean, what are you talking about? Like, that's normal, right? Okay. A book covered in human skin, a light inside, irresistibly attracted by the detective. When he opened it, his mind was projected into another body. Yeah, that sounds normal. Oh, my coffee is gone. Oh, I'm so sad. Now I'm gonna just drink this then. Iced tea.
Dr. Colden, this man's condition is deteriorating.
What says Dr. Fuller? It's his patient, after all.
He's busy with Captain Fitzroy.
I'm the woman, Dr. Colden.
Asked us not to bother him when that's the case.
Oh, of course. I'll see
Ooh,
what I can
I'm a
do.
female.
Mr. Blake, can you hear me? I'm Dr. Colden. We'll take care of you.
There's nothing we can do. I tried talking to him. He's catatonic.
Okay.
What can you tell me about him?
He was highly agitated an hour ago. We were about to tie him down when he fell asleep. 10 minutes ago, he curled up into a fetal position. I thought he was waking up, but no.
Tell me about
What
his
are
symptoms.
his symptoms?
His temperature has been going down, his skin losing its color, his body rigid. I closed his eyes myself. They were glassing over. I didn't want them to dry out, and I couldn't bear to look at the expression on his face.
You did well. Don't worry. Let's stay professional, if you will.
Okay, I'm gonna see his medical
Show me
file.
his file.
That's not possible.
Of course it's
Don't
not.
tell me Dr. Fuller has taken this file as well. We need it.
That's why I called you. This man's ailment has been hidden from us.
Come on now. What was he treated for?
An intoxication, I was told. After inhaling chemicals.
Okay.
I don't recognize him. Did he just arrive on the island?
He said he worked on the docks, but not with Captain Fitzroy. I think he works for Ms. Baker.
Who?
You know, the woman at the head of their gang. They call her Cat.
Ah.
Oh, I see.
Do you have other questions?
No, that's
That'll
all.
do for the time being.
Any idea what this man might be undergoing?
Examine the patient.
Very well. I'll examine him. 30-year-old subject. Severe hypothermia. Erythematous papules around the eyes and eardrums. Necrosed palpebral tissue. Lord, this smell. Severe malnutrition. Swollen abdomen with traces of petechia. Doesn't seem like an edema. Slight
They're talking like I
protuberances
should know these
seem to
words.
indicate the presence of a foreign body.
What did you say? I don't know. They really are talking like I need to know all these words because they're apparently common knowledge to people. I don't know.
His
Medicine.
skin shows abnormal loss of color and seems dried out. He's totally dehydrated. His
Yeah, he seems
fingertips
cramped
and
up too.
toes seem to feature a slight ring under the skin. Tender at the touch. Slightly sticky.
So, Doctor, an opinion?
I'm
Well,
not
he's
sure
not
I
well.
have the necessary knowledge to treat this man.
Don't say that. You're our most worthy doctor after Dr. Fuller.
Some of his symptoms are beyond my comprehension.
What did you find?
Did you examine his abdomen? It would seem there's something inside.
He hasn't eaten in days. Are you certain it's not an edema?
No. Can't you recognize an edema? Pushing with your finger won't leave a trace. And look at these bumps.
It's not like he could be pregnant.
Whatever it is,
Weirder things have happened.
this man has something inside him that shouldn't be there. We should operate on him at once.
Dr. Fuller said not to worry, that the edema would go away by itself.
You know, I'm not sure Dr. Fuller is telling the truth.
Not sure or 100% certain? Because I'm 100% certain that he's lying his ass off.
In spite of the muscle contractions, his arms seem limp.
Yes. They can't have decalcified, not at this rate.
And yet, if there is a bone in this arm, it's softer than that of a newborn baby. What about his cranium?
It's soft at the touch. It does seem like the skull of a baby.
Look at these sticky rings growing at his fingertips. What can be happening?
I'm sure you'll find an explanation. You have to.
I'm not.
I see signs of hypodermoclysis, but he's still dehydrated. When was his last IV?
He's constantly under perfusion. I've even gone beyond the recommended dose to no avail. And you won't believe me, but when we bathed him earlier,
He seemed to feel better?
yes, like he needs an aquarium, not a perfusion. But that doesn't explain his condition.
That does sound like he's turning into a fish-like creature.
I almost don't believe it myself, but these symptoms are not those usually associated with the human species.
What do you mean? Don't tell me you believe in extraterrestrials.
Yes, I do.
No. This poor man is from our world, all right. But his body is undergoing unnatural mutations. And this transformation is killing him. His body simply can't cope.
Where could he have gotten such an infection?
I pray that it's not here.
Dr. Colden, may I know what you're doing to my patient?
What I'm
Well, you
doing...
know why I can punch you in the face.
How about what you've done to him?
Let us calm down, my dear Marie. I don't appreciate your tone.
I
nor
don't appreciate your face.
insinuations. I've done to him what I do to all my patients. Provide him with the best available care.
Oh, don't make me laugh.
Your imagination is without limit. It's your homemade drug again, is it not? Those people are not your guinea pigs.
There, there. What have you seen to put you in such a state?
Last one. I do not have any proof though that it's Dr. Fuller, but we know. Look at me. Look at me. We know that it's that asshole over there that is doing that shit. Okay? We know. We might not have any proof, but we don't need any, because we know. I know you know. You know that I know that you know. Yeah, I'm not gonna go any further because I'm just gonna confuse myself. You're turning him into a monster!
Suction cups on his fingers. His falling body temperature. His dehydration. Had I only read the report, you know what I would have concluded, Doctor.
Do I? Tell me anyway. I'm curious.
He's no longer human. These are the attributes of an animal.
Fascinating. An animal, you say? Could you be more precise? Cephalopod, perhaps?
This amuses you.
Yeah.
Your reaction does. I know your thirst for knowledge, Doctor. It's your innocent worries for this man that have you overreacting.
For this man, and the others whose medical files you've been hiding.
I have to protect my discovery. These people owe me their life, but the world isn't ready yet. It will be, in time.
I will not let you do this.
You disappoint me, Marie, but I still have hope you'll one day share my point of view. In the meantime, take care of your own patients and try not to forget who you're dealing with.
Was that a threat? What did he mean?
Yeah, it was.
It was a warning. Dr. Fuller is this institution's founder and one of our profession's most influential voices. My word is of no weight against his. If I continue to protest, I will only ruin my reputation and career.
It's scandalous. Can't we do anything? Is there no evidence of his crimes?
Yeah, like I said, we have no evidence.
Oh, that evidence exists. I'm sure of it.
Me too.
I need to find the missing medical files.
And where would you find those? In his office? What if you get caught?
I'd
don't
rather
care.
not think about that. I'm counting on your discretion.
Of course, Doctor. You can count on me. I'll keep mum.
Okay. Oh, medicine.
An unknown medicine. Judging by the other ones, it causes heavy side effects.
I'm gonna have to hide again.
Chronic insomnia. Like half the island.
Hey, if a meal.
Mrs. Sanders?
What is she doing here? I just saw her. The fuck? It's so weird. Hey,
What is the
key.
boiler room key doing here? The key to the boiler room. Not where I expected to find it.
But I'm not gonna take it anyways? Okay, well, moving on there. Oh, someone.
I have little time for you, Doctor. You'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have things to do. Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going? Dr. Colden.
Mrs. Donovan.
Nobody goes into Dr. Fuller's office.
Then why did they
Rest
leave the
assured,
door like
I'll
wide
tell him you
open?
came by.
That won't be necessary. Thank you.
I will tell him, nonetheless.
So that bitch won't let me pass. What's
This man, Edward Pierce, his file is incomplete. What
That's
did
me!
Fuller do to him?
The file is strangely incomplete and the detail on treatment is not given. It does not respect standard practices. Okay. That's my file. So...
Dr. Fuller always keeps his key with him.
Hey.
Ethan,
Marie,
what are you doing here?
I'm waiting for my medication, of course. Why?
I think he likes her. Sad.
I thought we trusted each other.
Really, Marie? Can you swear to me that you're not intending something reckless?
It's because I respect you that I won't lie to you.
Is there something I should know?
You better tell me about your symptoms.
I have nightmares. They keep me awake every night. It seems stupid, I know, but they're terrible.
Actually, you're not the only one.
No. No one has ever seen the things I see. It's like I'm turning mad.
So many people have this affliction. It's like an epidemic.
Do you think it might be related to Fuller's work?
Yes.
I don't know yet, but I will figure all this out.
Yes.
Everyone in Darkwater is suffering from nightmares.
Yes, I know.
We don't have any medication left.
Oh. There's no excuse then. I should let you work.
Take care, Ethan.
You too, Marie.
He likes her. You can tell. Hurry up.
Elizabeth? You alright? Why is this room in such a state?
Because, as always, I'm cleaning it by myself. And the water was once again shut off this morning. I had to bother Mrs. Donovan again, giving her a new excuse to belittle me.
Aww. Hang in there.
Don't let that witch sap your morale. We're lacking in qualified personnel, and she knows it. Her petty punishments won't last forever.
I'm trying, Doctor. I'm trying. It's just that sometimes I imagine she shuts down the water herself, just for the pleasure of harassing me.
Her time is much too precious for these kind of petty games.
Anyway, I've learned my lesson. I'll hold my tongue next time.
Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
And now I'm gonna need the key to the boiler room. Oh my god, this is such a hassle. Why didn't I just grab it in the first time? I need to do it all over again. Okay, can I now fucking... Yes! Thanks!
The key to the
Okay,
boiler room.
yes!
All
Finally!
I have to do is shut off the water and hope Donovan takes the bait.
Yes, and open. Oh, okay, a bunch of stuff here. Now, how do I... like this?
I can't shut this with my bare hands. I need a tool.
Find... your tool! Okay, find a tool, find a tool. Where... can I find a tool? Oh, over here. Here we go. Okay. Here we go. Okay.
I feel
Got off
guilty
the water.
about Elizabeth, but I need the diversion.
Dr. Colden, might there be a problem with the water?
I was about to mention it. It seems it's been cut off yet again.
I can't take this, Marie. I feel I'm gonna burst.
It's not your fault if we have defective plumbing.
No.
And yet, I'm the one who gets punished because I'm gonna have to square off with that annoying old witch. Courage, Elizabeth. Here we go. And hold your tongue this time.
Or don't, just tell her to sucker punch her in the gut.
At last, the missing files must be hidden here.
Okay, let's search for the missing files.
The Stendhal syndrome. Of course. This is where Fuller found his diagnosis for Francis Sanders.
Okay, a study of the Stendhal syndrome, a particularly rare mental illness, a subject display mental disorder linked to an exposure to works of art. If that's a real thing, then that's fucked up. Ooh.
Something is wrong with these
Excellent.
masts. It's some sort of puzzle.
Oh, okay. These I only seem to be able to do because I just get lucky.
I've unlocked.
Like I said,
Patient files. I was right.
I swear to God, always these types of puzzles, I just get lucky. This cylinder was hidden inside Fuller's office. He recorded his thoughts about one of the many psychoanalysis sessions he submitted Sarah Hawkins to. Okay. Okay.
Conclusions. Session number 17. Patient?
Did you used to record your sessions? Oh.
The patient appears to have finally
Is that normal?
accepted the illusory nature of what she calls the mythos.
Oh, sorry. The mythos of Cthulhu.
Saying that these peculiar delusions are the price that comes with her exceptional gifts.
Why does Dr. Fuller write psychological reports about Sarah Hawkins?
At first, I presumed that
this finger belonged to a woman. Why keep it here?
Why keep it at all?
Nothing to explain Mrs. Hawkins' abilities.
The poor souls downstairs are not Fuller's only subjects.
Then James came. Irate that Charles was keeping secrets from him. I presume that he will try to break into the basement sooner or later. I am prepared.
I feel like the shoe is supposed to do something, but it's not. It's not even. Oh no, I have to be here. Psychology.
Hawkins, Fitzroy, and Fuller. What is the connection between these three?
It is fortunate that I had the presence of mind to set the morgue in the basement. When all the fuss about the Hawkins incident finally comes to an end, I will dispose of her belongings.
Yeah, he's a creepy motherfucker.
They must remain hidden in plain sight.
In plain sight. Yeah, now I can do something with shoe.
Sarah Hawkins is the connection.
A partially burned shoe. It seems like it belongs to Sarah Hawkins.
I must go back to the basement.
Do I have to say, like, she did find Pierce's file, so at the least it was after he was admitted here. But how much after? Like, I feel it's more present than past. But maybe it's See, here the laughing, I don't feel like sending someone down here is hi.
Ah, now that's the Marie that I know. I knew I could count on your scientific curiosity. It's time to show you what you were so eager to discover.
Ah, okay, so it was after present then. Maybe we should go get Marie because who's that?
If you're gonna shoot me, at least have the decency to look me in the eyes.
Turn around.
Yeah, I thought it was him.
Talk, filthy thief! Oh, I swear I'll shoot!
Take a minute to look around. Everything points to Charles Hawkins.
He's dead!
No. He was here for a very specific item.
Oh, no.
The book. Why was it in the safe?
Have you read it?
Hey, oh, I met you before, didn't I? In the
How foolish of you. Now you won't be able to escape
in the bar.
his will. What did it show you?
She went into Fuller's office. She was looking for Sarah Hawkins' corpse.
Sarah Hawkins, you say? Let's go back to the start, shall we? Whose life did the Necronomicon choose to show you?
Dr. Colden. She was at the Riverside
So was
Institute.
present.
She's in danger. I have to go.
Wait. No one knows the occult better than me. You might
Yeah, I
need
would
my
say so.
help.
Yes, yes,
right.
yes. This will affect your destiny.
need
I
you
think,
after all.
I hope, in a good way.
Perfect.
I still have
Let's
no
meet
idea.
later at the Hawkins mansion. Now go. Rescue the doctor.
Thank you, Drake.
Run! Oh. Okay, we're at chapter 9. This is a good place to stop again, people! Okay. God damn, what is going on? I still have no idea. And that, I like it. I love that it just keeps pushing you forwards and giving you piece by piece a little bit of what you need. But, either I'm too stupid to figure it out, even though mostly with like games or movies or something like that, books as well. I've read so many, I've seen so many, I've played so many that I see the tropes pretty early on. But this game, it's leading me in all kinds of directions. It's pretty clear that it's like the Doctor and like Dr. Fuller, I mean, and Stephen Hawking's have something to do with it. They're like in this cult. Let's for now call it the Cult of Cthulhu. But how Fitzroy is involved, the ship's captain, I'm not sure yet. But he is involved in some way. But I don't think he's 100% part of this cult. I think he is probably more likely providing them with, I don't know, maybe people they can transform into the cult, or they can sacrifice to Cthulhu or something like that. I don't think he's fully 100% aware of what's going on. He's just a pawn in the whole scheme of things. Sarah, I think it wouldn't surprise me if she wasn't dead either. I think she's still very much alive because back in the Hawkins mansion in like chapter 2 or 3 or something, you saw like the outlinings of the corpse of the little boy, but not of Sarah or her husband, and it turned out that her husband was still alive. So it wouldn't surprise me if Sarah was as well, but that she's hiding from her husband. So that's pretty clear to me, but that's about all and everything that I know for now. Like I said, Sarah is gonna be, I'm gonna spoiler ahead, but I'm pretty sure Sarah is 100% alive, but hiding from her husband. Or at least she is sacrificed already. That could also still be true, but I don't think she is, because most of the time if someone is dead, there is, or if someone dies within like a story, no matter what platform or what type of story, it could be like a game or movie or book, if you don't see their corpse or see like proof of their death, they're more often still alive than not. So that's my analysis of this game so far. I am really enjoying this, I do have to say. I still love it. I'm still really interested and invested in this game. It is a lot less scary than I thought it would be though. Like the part in the last stream with the Shambler was pretty crazy and it scared me. There were some jump scares that got to me, but is it a really scary game? No, not really. Or at least it hasn't been really scary yet. That could still change. I don't know. We will find out soon. Very, very soon. So yeah, I'm curious to see what's next, because we're getting close to the end. Like I said, it has like 14 chapters, and this is now chapter 9, so we have 13 or 14 chapters. Like, we still have 4 or 5 to go. And I'm curious to see what type of ending I'm gonna get, because it's already clear that there are going to be different endings, so maybe I will play this game again and see if I can get different endings. That's it for right now. I'm Marty Quinn. This is Asylum Games. Stay crazy, stay insane, because that's the most fun. Bye bye!